I do.
Nuh-uh. Just a little.
No, she doesn't need equipment.
Yeah, just a little.
Equipment.
Like, hold on. No, she has some equipment. Anyway,
yeah, she has a great sword or something. She
No, but there's one thing that for some reason it's not taken effect is her padded armor didn't. Oh God, that's why. Padded armor was given 4 to physical defense.
Ah, yeah, it doesn't do that.
No, it doesn't. There you go. You now have 4 armor. Haha.
After watching D&D, the thing I envy about D&D over Earthdawn is that D&D has critical hits.
I envy dailies, because dailies are fucking awesome.
Explosive dice.
Oh, exploding dice just doesn't sound as awesome as...
Dude, exploding dice sounds more entertaining than a critical.
Yeah, KJ, where are you coming from?
KDrac.
What?
My Circle 5 or Circle 6 Swordmaster rolled a 106 damage once.
No, but critical hit sounds so awesome.
Yeah. You could say he criticals whenever he explodes on damage.
Oh yeah, that's true. I guess I'll do that.
Yeah, I got a question. Which sounds more badass? I rolled a critical hit, or I killed a fucking whore. Pardon my language, but I killed a whore, and I think the second one sounds.
I killed a whore.
They don't know what a horror is. Gosh,
horror,
you just say like I one-shot a dragon, then everybody's like, "Whoa, dude!"
I one-shot a dragon.
That was
with
obviously a critical hit. If you one-shot a dragon, that means you crit the dragon, or you're a badass. Crit implies you're lucky.
Critical badass.
So I like dailies in D&D because those are always cool.
I like sunglasses in general.
I don't really like the D&D system of you can only use certain things once per encounter. I kind of don't like that.
I don't know. I like it because it allows them to have.
So who are we playing? Earthdawn? Anyone else hear about Earthdawn?
No, don't worry.
Yeah, I heard
okay.
What's that?
Before we go on, we got a few questions we have to nail out first and foremost. Aside from Nelle, I am about to put a lock on all your characters. No changing them unless it's through legend points, etc.
Lock on.
You guys have any last-second tweaks you need to do? Get it done now.
I don't think I have any tweaks I have to do. Do I?
I think I'll just change all of my attributes right now.
No, I'm just saying. I know some of you wanted to look over a few things, make sure that you were good on things. I wanted to make sure.
Right.
Nelle, you and I will have a designated time later. Where are you even there? I see an AFK flag.
I'm here. I'm quiet.
That means she just hasn't moved her mouse or something.
Or thrown a dice.
Later on, you will literally create your character. But for now, you're going to use what we've given you.
Sounds good.
So, we'll figure that out.
Do I really need flirting?
Oh, get off it.
And that's up to you. I really think that's an idiotic one for you, but that's up to you.
Yeah, you're a Beastmaster with flirting. It's like, what?
I thought your original idea was you used to be
a whore.
Horror.
Bestiality.
Yeah.
Well, that was pretty good on the combat set.
That was a critical hit.
Hot damn.
I gotta decide right now.
So you rolled 2 dice, and you
oh yeah, I should
crit
probably...
a few times.
Fuck, where is the Earthdawn? There it is. Player's guide.
It makes sense character-wise. All for the character.
For the character.
For the character.
For
death.
Fuck roll. Fuck being good at this game. Character makes more importance.
What? Okay.
Grammar I did good.
Yeah.
Makes more importance. Okay.
It does. See?
Roll a dice.
If I remove flirting,
by the way, just as a note, Rashku, for once, no matter how you play your character, you're going to have uses because you're in a city and you're a Beastmaster.
Yeah. That doesn't matter. See?
No, I'm having fun with you, man.
Does he have to roll to see if he takes strain every time he's in the city?
Oh god, pet attack someone.
Confused.
I don't like the
now.
city. Starts having a heart attack.
I like the city though. I don't understand.
Beastmasters do not like where people generally accumulate.
Hey, KDrac.
That's most generic
Before we go on, I
Beastmaster.
want to say this.
Generic
You remember
Beastmaster.
that one Battle.net 2.0 document that I wrote?
I do believe so, yes.
This campaign has more words in it. Before editing.
Oh. That
Remember
still
how it was
scares
like-
me.
Yes. Well, no. Remember before editing, it was like an extra 4,000 or 5,000 words.
Yeah.
Yeah. This entire campaign has more words in it.
Oh, you mean before editing the Battle.net, not before
Yes.
editing the campaign? Oh my god,
go.
that scares me a lot.
Alright.
So K-Drac, you see how I went from a 12 to a 20?
Yeah?
When you crit, does it usually go for like double damage?
Yeah.
Now, you know what would be
Yeah,
terrible?
that's how
Holy
averages work.
crap!
Now, you know what would be really terrible if one of us jumped out of a window right now. Just saying. Try not to jump out of
man.
any windows. That's not a good
The
idea.
thing about
Oh,
crits
oh.
is that depending on
Oh.
your class, you can make the crit
Oh.
like the crit threshold even lower, so you can
Hey,
crit 17s.
let me think before we go on. KDrac,
Yes.
do you have any music or anything in the background to help kill the silences?
Me personally, no.
Okay.
You need
Yeah.
to use
That's
bash.
something, and that's something you should look into in the future. Just some sort of like calm, no word theme track to be playing in the background to
yeah,
kind of
I'll
help.
probably arrange
It
a
also
playlist.
helps a lot of the Skype whine.
Skype wine.
Going with
Oh, I actually edit the audio so that a lot of the static, like, bzzz and stuff get cut out.
I hear you.
But yeah,
Now,
cutting out the silences, yeah, that's a good idea.
all right.
Need
Let's see.
techno.
Got that done. Got that ready.
Oh, dude,
That's
dude. This is what I'm listening to.
Okay,
The soundtrack from Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines.
And that right there is perfect.
I've just got my own Windows Media Player. Also, Steve, I don't know what you're doing, but stop snorting the crack.
What? No.
Well, you know, you're just
Gangsters.
kind of, you know, in your microphone and all. It's kind of freaking us out.
Oh, he was
Well-
blowing his nose. Dude, was he supposed
Remember
to
what my
pick
mic
it?
quality is?
That's what I'm listening to.
Yes, your mic quality is tape recorder and FM radio, Steve. Don't even
It's
It's
understand.
better
how you
than
have
FM radio.
So
All
yeah,
right.
I was wondering why my stuff wasn't recognizing, and the sound quality is 16K hertz tape recorder quality
What?
or 32K hertz FM radio quality.
Oh, wow.
You were here when I was talking about this.
No, but
K-Jack.
you actually
Wait, wait,
said
wait.
the
Alright, hold
hertz,
on.
and, like,
All right.
Wait, are you talking about like a Bluetooth or a wireless one?
No, this is
Yeah.
just the USB one.
Oh wow.
His headset is
Huh.
tape recorder, FM radio.
Or
Of the
So you talking to us with a tape recorder, or are you at a radio station, Steve?
dude, he records it, then uploads it, then plays it back through his speakers, which bounces to
man.
you.
before we transfer to the rap song because it's top 40. All right.
Well,
Yeah, Steve is broadcasting this on the radio in Canada right now. Thousands of people are tuning in.
thousands
Friggin'
of people
threat.
tune in to hear people snort cocaine? God, I want to do that.
All right. Random dice off. Clearing.
Okay.
Roll off. Wait, can we roll to see who goes first?
well,
Yeah.
you don't.
Oh, you go first, because you rolled a 1. That's how it works,
Steve
right?
is last.
I fall in the line of the queue and I break my arm.
Give me my dice back.
I had to pull my dice off the piece of paper too.
God.
Fucking piece of paper. What the frick?
Arrange dice.
You can arrange your dice?
Yeah.
You right click and arrange, and you can have your own custom arrangement, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're
Mhm.
customizing your table.
Okay. So my D6 over there, my D4. Oh, my dice are gonna be like all over the place.
Wow, what a great
All right.
idea. And,
Put
Oh,
it
God
on
damn it.
Portraits.
Good
Now.
job with that, Rashku.
Thank you very much.
Anus.
So,
Connie.
Kauneus.
Last we left, you guys were in Pragan's Rest. A small refuge, if anything, that adventurers have named and eventually stayed at multiple times. Through this, it's given itself a power of protection, if you will, from outgoing travelers. From this point, you, as a party, as well as a group of dwarven traders that you have met with, start heading south towards the city of Travar. The city of Travar is known for many different things, and the information you've gathered from the actual dwarves that you're traveling with, it's not much, it's general knowledge, but it is the information as follows, so you can read as you're going along.
Can I save this somehow?
No.
No.
copy-paste.
Screenshot.
You can't even select the text, by the way, Lazy, so
Can't
it
you
doesn't
just
work.
say-
Yeah, I know. Screenshot it then. I don't know.
Oh, well, that...
You can screenshot it, then convert it to text.
Yeah.
Well,
I don't even know what my screenshot button is.
As Gifted was saying.
While Travar is highly known for being one of the cities that actually stayed above ground during the Scourge and survived it, not many are known for the secrets that kept it that way. After the Scourge, when the world was starting to be reborn after the flight of the Earthdawn, there were two cities that started to come into factor. One city on the far side of the Boros River stayed intact and flourished. The other one on the far side of the Boros River, as well as being closer to the Badlands, one of the most tainted lands of the entire Barsavian area, is known to be where refugees started filling into cities and buildings that were pretty much ravaged. All of which rebuilt from the white sands of the Boros River. For those curious, the panning beginning of this adventure will be starting in that far district. Over.
Huh.
There.
Nice arrow.
Oh my god, I want the ship. No, you're gonna fly that.
It's over there. So we're by the water. Nice.
Aye, avast.
There are actually people on the ship. Oh, it makes sense.
It's an airship.
I waved to them.
But you're not there.
See you.
Many
I'm
miles
way
away.
over there at that little arrow.
Many miles away.
He can fly there, obviously.
Flies the airship.
Falls in lake halfway
This
through.
is why I don't like windling.
Eventually passing over the white sands bordering the frontier land of the south to southeastern Barsave. In the distance, you see the walls and spires of Travar. As your party approaches the great walls that line the outside of the city, you start to bid farewell to the dwarven merchants you'd been traveling with since Pragan's Rest.
By dwarven merchants.
Fare thee well.
Before they turn to the line, they inquire if there's anything you need before they move on.
Yes.
Yes.
I need to make sure that your sons realize that that thing that they were intending to use earlier to slay horrors with is not meant for that.
Behind
Go
the
on
body of
about this.
Frumpa, Zello starts waving around the thing that you referenced, saying, "I'll show you one day." And then he gives a
I
wide
hope
smile
not.
as he's come to love you as a companion. Rick, the timid of the two sons, starts tearing up a little bit, seeing you go, knowing that your travels are coming to an end soon.
Aww. Maybe one day you will find another obsidian that can tell stories like I can. I hope
We're
so.
telling stories. Team
Frumpa grins a little bit. Seriously, is there anything we can do? Are you all going to be fine?
Could you point us in the direction of a good tavern?
Honestly, all I do is I just ask about the nearest person about where the nearest tavern would be. I'd trust the people who live here more than
Travelers.
me. She nods. If we do see each other, understand we'll be friends, and we'll be more than willing to help, as long as you're more than willing to help us. Thank you again.
Likewise.
Bye.
As the conversation comes to the close, she gives a curt nod. Skan, the father, just simply wiggles his eyebrows as his way of saying farewell. And all of them leave with smiles as they melt into the crowd beyond the city gates.
I'll miss that mute dwarf.
As you're approaching the gates, there's a very light line. Nothing that's actually crowded, but a group of people in front of you and a group of people behind you walking towards the gates. You notice 3 guards there, merely 3 guards, acting and watching the crowd as they go in. The active human watch garb is robed, and as he looks at you scrutinizing, you notice that instead of pupils, both of his eyes have been replaced by crystals. He stares at each one of you with a very intense gaze, but the rest of them doesn't match. He's leaning on the hind legs of his chair, his body sprawled about it, and as you're passing by, he creases his eyebrows looking at the entire group, but a flop of his hand is all that's necessary to say you're good to enter.
Where can I get some of those?
A floppy hand?
No, the eyes.
Dwarves and their rocks.
Why did you share?
I'm sharing my notes with the rest of the people. I'm writing my journal, basically. I want to make sure everybody agrees with my summarization.
Sure.
As you're passing, you notice the 2 other guards, a troll and an orc, playing a game of cards around a table with 6 chairs, 2 of them occupied.
I go join them.
I will too. I'll peer over the troll's shoulder.
I'm gonna
As
keep
you-
an eye on, Bert.
As a few of you start moving over towards the table, immediately the human's chair legs hit the ground. He looks over. Interested, huh?
Sure.
More curious than anything. I never really understood the practice of using paper for a game.
He smirks slightly. Your funeral, kids. And then he goes back to leaning as you approach the table. Bert, do you just sit right down at the table?
Yep. Just sit right down. Just sit right down.
As you sit down, the troll doesn't even twitch. The orc, the shorter of the 2 obviously, glances over. Shows a very toothy grin.
His one tooth?
We have a biter, it seems.
Yeah.
He starts proclaiming the rules. A game called 5-card matches. And eventually gets down to the point where you have to put 2 copper into the pot, which you do not have.
Don't have
Only silver.
What?
You don't have anything smaller than a silver.
Okay, I'll put a silver in there.
I'll join, and I'll entice them to up the ante to a silver.
They all look and shrug, and they say the rules are minimum is 2 copper.
That's
We
the
got
minimum.
nothing to lose. You can put silver in, but we don't need to put more in.
Okay.
I'm backing on that one.
You're on your own, Bert.
Bert does not know how to gamble.
Bert, you're on your own.
I'm a great gambler.
As he grins and starts stroking his chin, you start going through the actual practice of the round. Go ahead and roll a d20.
So I'm gonna fly over there, or walk over there.
I'm guessing this big dice is the D20. A really bad
Yeah,
roll.
Oh.
I'm a great gambler.
And as a gambler as you are now 1 silver poor.
Well, it was fun playing with you guys. I'm a great gambler.
This gets the troll breaking out of his daze, who is focusing hard on his cards, and he looks up and grins a little bit. You're funny for a dwarf.
I aim to please.
Then you realize, as he looks directly at you, how odd his horns look. Coming out of the top right and top left of his head, they immediately curl down and frame his face and touch each other at the bottom of his chin.
Whoa.
It almost looks like he's got a headgear on.
No, I was gonna say it would be
I thought
like
they
more
were-
like
they
a
were
beard
touching each other, which
mustache.
was weird.
Beard mustache, man.
He grins and says, "Call me Troll." And
Okay.
holding his hand out to engulf the front part of your arm if you shake it.
Okay, I'll shake it.
He grins. So let's talk, shall we? All of your
Sure.
friends are here welcome if you're willing to pay silver to our copper. Especially since you're a great gambler.
Great gambler.
So at this point, I fly over. What you doing, Bert?
God! Oh, God!
What is
I'm going to visibly wince.
I don't even understand.
Oh no, guys!
What were you aiming for with that? I am going to. I don't even know. I don't know. I don't know.
He looks up and says, "Drop a silver. Maybe we can help ease up the pain a bit.
What pain?
Are you in?"
Sure.
Why not?
Sounds like
I
fun.
can go on another silver.
Who's all in?
I'll go in.
I'm not in.
I'm not.
Roll off.
If you're in, just type 1 and hit enter in the text box. Then roll your 20.
Can I make an engaging banter to confuse them?
Not yet.
Damn, I lost. Ha! You lost even harder.
As all of you are going through the cards, Zephyr actually has a natural grasp of the game. Bert does too. Both of you managed to get
Bert's
your
first ball.
silvers back. In fact, everybody pretty much breaks even.
It's 'cause I'm a great gambler.
He grins a little bit and says, "So, let's talk about Travar. How much have you been here?
This
And
is
what
the
brings
first
you
time
here?
What did you say, Gifted?
And what brings you here?"
What
Um,
brings us?
I personally was just heading this way. Kind of ran into people.
You know,
Solid.
just heading this way. I guess. Can't really remember, to be honest with you.
Both the orc and the troll, looking over your group, looks to each other with a little bit of a questioning glance. If you say so. They go into their third round of cards as they're talking. Both of which are waiting to see if anyone antes in. They look up. So you're just coming here for sightseeing,
Oh, should we throw into this, Gifted?
if you want.
I've come for adventure.
I've come for treasure!
Awesome.
The troll gives a big toothy grin. His tests showing nice and surprisingly bright. He simply scoffs a little bit. Well, you'll find adventure here if you look in the right places, and you'll find more adventure here if you're looking in the wrong places.
Oh,
You're
I see
entering
what
in.
you did there.
You're entering in probably one of the worst parts of the city, just letting you know. Since
I'm up for any kind.
Okay. There will be a lot of people here trying to sell, though. Right here by the gate, there's the most honesty compared to other sectors, as the guards are more prevalent here. By the way, thank you. And he starts wiping in the table as he won the round. All of you lost your silver that you put.
Okay, then.
Sir, is there a local tavern that you would suggest?
There's a few in the area. What type do you like? He looks up.
What
Rambunctious, calm,
The rowdy kind.
upscale, downscale.
Does anybody
Down-
actually
I'm
have
going-
the
I'm going with
Google
downscale.
spreadsheet that we had?
What spreadsheet?
Yeah, I like
The
it.
spreadsheet with the
Character gen?
silver, because I forgot what I ended up
Oh.
with.
No.
He looks up downscale and rowdy. Well,
No rowdy, no rowdy.
well, there's two different ones that come to mind depending on how you want to approach it. The rowdy one that I'd recommend, despite the fact that it sounds disgusting, is actually a well-kept one. It's the Rat Cellar. It's a good tavern, and they call it that just because it's underground, underneath one of the buildings, so you walk down to it. A second one, now that I think about it, he stretches his neck and looks over at the sun, which is probably announcing sunset within the next hour or two. The second one, which is a little bit more calm and to your liking, has a bit of a walk because you have to get out of this hellhole part of the city. But I think it's the Seven Flasks. Yeah, I don't go there often.
Any reason why?
Jeremy calls back. It's because people that actually smell good, like me, go there. Shut up, Jeremy. Your eyes itch.
You smell.
God damn it, Jeremy.
He turns around and says, "Glad to do your job for ya." As he casually sees probably the most disgusting duo of people that you could just imagine them murdering people, just casually waves them in. They start putting down their 5 copper at this point, each. As
I
they
trade out my
start...
silver with both of their 5 coppers. Bam, I got copper now.
They kind of give you a little look, and then they said, we were putting them down, I bet, because we just felt bad for how you guys have been losing your money so far. And the troll picking up his cards, I don't even mean to say you're probably going to lose them this round, too. But, any other questions other than taverns, since you guys are being so gracious of guests?
Beer.
Oh, but-
Taverns.
Tavern.
Wow, that was
Yeah.
shocking.
So in our course of searching for adventure, is there somewhere we should particularly go?
There's always something happening in Travar. Not today, but maybe tomorrow or the day after if Jeremy's in a good mood. Maybe you could talk to him to see if we have any needs around here. We had some adventure last week we could have used your help for. We got it taken care of, but we still have to repair the wall. He thinks a little bit, furrowing his brow. The local shops may have a need for other assistance. There are a few forges who typically have needs for travelers, and merchants have need for caravanners and such. Asking around is probably the best way. To be honest, and he looks around, you guys stick out like a sore thumb. Not many obsidiman and windlings around these days, so you guys have probably been talked about before you came here.
Really?
In fact, I heard he shrugs his shoulders, taking up another card. In fact, I heard about you guys before you came. Surprised you're so damn happy and friendly to give away your coins. At that, the orc grins as he
What did you
takes...
hear about us?
Just a group walking around with 2 windlings and an obsidiman. Lots of different races together. Don't know much more than that. Just know that...
Is this
After
city
hearing
that
it-
dull?
No, your group's that odd. Turns around.
Okay.
Puts down his cards that are memorable. By the way, I think I won. The orc puts his down. No troll, you lost. And at that point, the orc starts getting the coins. Lose whatever you put in. By the way, I'm sorry. I am not botching the rolls. I really am.